Alright, let's take Cubby up for a fly. One of my two planes that I have to use a beeper on, the timber and this, and God, I hate it. So it's going to be Cubby fly number 1. And what we try to do here is keep the princess away from it. Come. Come. Let's have a sip of water for our fly.
Flaps half.
Ellie.
Flaps half.
Hey. No. No.
Flaps half.
No.
Flaps half.
Little prop bites into the water.
Flaps up.
I think it was Cub Crazy. It's like, yeah, I think your line is wrong on there. It probably is, but yeah. I don't think so. I think if you turned it backwards, it wouldn't sit right. You trying to get that plane? So in review, trailer's coming along nicely. The modifications I've done to it already are I put a sewer pipe up underneath it. I don't know what you know about RVs, but they have a collapsible sewer pipe that you
4 minutes.
carry with you to link your rig to the sewer dump. And they didn't have a place for it, and I understand that. You know, the newer rigs have caps on the back, fiberglass caps on the back, rather than just regular RV stuff, and therefore they don't have a bumper. And the bumper is they used to put square bumpers on them. That's where you store your collapsible sewage pipe. No dice. So they didn't have a place to put it, and I wrapped up and put it in a 5-gallon bucket. Well, that takes up a lot of space. That's something you don't want to do. It barely fit in that 5-gallon bucket, and I didn't care for that solution. So I found a company that was selling telescoping sewer pipe holders. And the significance of that is that you don't have to have an exact measured area to place it, just as long as you can, you know, attach it to something. So I
3 minutes.
attached it to some stuff up underneath my travel trailer, and I have a great place to put my sewer pipe now. So that was the first mod. That was a $57 mod. The wife's solutions for the drawers, those were $160. She had me move the toilet tissue dispenser, because where it was placed you couldn't actually open a cabinet, and they didn't think of that when they put it in. They just stuck it in there. That cost nothing. And the neat thing about the way the wall board is that the 3 holes that they put in it, usually I have to take and put end up having to take and put finish washers and stainless steel screws, so it looks like something belonged there. Well, I didn't have to do that this time, because the way the wall board is it's kind of a fabric in a weird kind of way, and you could just push the nap back over the holes, and voila.
2 minutes.
No, doesn't look like there are holes there. I squeezed some Elmer's glue in there, so they would dry, and that made the wife happy. It's little things like that, man, that make my wife happy. What else? What else? IKEA sells a magnetic knife holder. That way you can not use a knife block to hold your cutting and kitchen knives. You can just put the knives up on the wall. Did that. That project turned out really nice. That was about a $9 solution. Also, IKEA sells these little stainless steel hooks that collapse. And the nice thing about that is they're out of the way. And my wife and I, when we're doodling around and we have clothes, rather than throw them on the floor or refolding them, you can just hang them. I installed 9 of those in the closet. That's going to work perfectly. there's no mirror, dressing mirror. My wife found a company that sells a really thin mirror that's flexible, and I'm going to probably install that in one of the recesses on the closet doors that slide closed. That'll be good.
30 seconds.
I have fantastic fans in the top. I think I discussed this before, and as such, they have water sensors on them, and the trick is here in Florida particularly is to constantly vent the thing out. That way it doesn't grow mold and that sort of thing. You know, it's not 150 degrees in there all the time. And
10 seconds. 10 seconds.
I put
10
louvers
seconds,
over the
10
top
seconds,
that don't
10
match
seconds,
the rest
10
of the
10 seconds. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. 10 seconds.
the dark scheme because the fan vents provide light, and if we're camping, dry camping, I want there to be enough light, natural light in there. Now, I can't see against the background. We're going to have to land proper. Landing.
Throttle hold.
Hey, monkeys. Oh, I guess I'm out of battery. See ya. I didn't hear that up against the radio. I've got it set, I think, at 3.6. Those are neat little deals. You can set them at 3.6 and you're good to go. Back in a flash.